welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video of spring tutorials. I'm loving how this look came out. I used the new Jaclyn Volume 2 palette and I'm just loving the palette so much. It screams spring and it just, the eyeshadows are amazing. Like you can see, ooh, gotta sneeze. Anyways, it went back. I hate when that happens. Like, you want to sneeze, and then you're anticipating it, and then it just doesn't happen. So annoying. But anyways, if you guys want to know how I got this look, just keep on watching. Okay, guys, so I already did my eyebrows off camera because I didn't want it to be so repetitive. I do show my eyebrows a lot in most of my videos, so you guys kind of already know how I do my brows. I'm going to be going in with this palette today. This is a Jaclyn Volume 2 palette, and I have not used it, so it is my first time, and I'm pretty excited. So I'm going to start with this shade here, and this is Hard On. And I'm just going to place that on my crease. It's a very vibrant red, as you can see here. So let's go back in. Hard On. Very pigmented. Just gonna drag it out here. And I'm just placing it before I go and I blend it out. So now that I have some placed, I'll go and I will start doing circular motions just to kind of blend this out. So I'm gonna take the shade My Man, which is more of an orangey shade. It looks like this, and just kind of blend on top of that. And I usually like to blend my eyeshadow like far into my eyebrows now. So I'm going to go in with my Jaclyn Cosmetics base, and I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. Using this pigment right here, and this is from the Colourpop times Kathleenlights in the pigment The Ram. So I use that all over the crease, and then I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of that darkest shade, Living My Best, and just kind of blend this out so it doesn't look so harsh. I'm going to go in with eyeliner, and I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Cosmetics Eternal Eyeliner. Usually when I'm working with pigments, I like to do my eyeliner first and then the pigment. So I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so I went and I finished out the other eye, and now I'm gonna move on to my face, and then I'll come back and finish the eyes. So for primer, of course, going in with my #1 primer. This is honestly like the best primer I've ever used. And I think it's more now because my skin isn't oily anymore. So I feel like this primer works so well for me. It's so hydrating and it's so gorgeous. So I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline 24-hour Super Stay foundation. I'm just gonna dot this on my base. I'll probably need one. I'm just gonna stipple this out with my brush. I've actually really been enjoying using brushes now instead of, oh my god, I just got my brush all dirty. Instead of a sponge, I just feel like sometimes, depending on the foundation, a brush just gives you more of a nicer finish than than a sponge. Now there's a lot of other people that will not ever want to use a brush because they enjoy the way the sponge leaves their foundation, you know? Excuse my crazy ass hair, you guys. But that's just me. So I've really been enjoying putting my foundation on with a brush lately. At least with the foundations I'm using now. I kind of want to do a video on like my top 5 foundations. But I have to wait till quarantine's over. So I'm just going to add just a little more in these areas right here, right next to my brow. And get as close to my brow without messing it up. When you guys see like my dark circles, you guys, I'm barely getting any sleep. Like, it's been a crazy few nights with my son. So my son's skin is very, very sensitive, and somehow he got this bacterial infection. I don't even know how. So he just doesn't really sleep well, which means I don't sleep well. I've really been enjoying my Shark. I can never say the name of this concealer properly the first time. I've been enjoying my Tarte Shape Tape concealer a lot lately. And then I just spray myself with this while I have it on. And then I go in with this brush again, of course, and just blend that out a little more. See how like you can tell like the major difference between this side and this side? I just like going in again with my brush that I use for foundation, just to kind of blend it out just a little bit so it's a little better. It's so pretty here. I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, which has become like one of my favorite powders to set with. It's just such a pretty powder. It just gives me that really nice finish. So you always want to make sure you don't have any creases. So I'm going to take my bronzer and I'm going to go in with my Maybelline City Bronzer, which I've been using quite often. I just love how this bronzer looks on my skin tone. It's just very sun-kissed bronzer and it just looks so gorgeous. So I'm going to go in with highlighter. I'm going to spray myself again. This stuff is smells so good too. So I'm going to go in with my highlight, and this is the Glow Gold by Ofra Cosmetics and Nikki Tutorials. It's like my favorite highlight. One of my favorite highlights. I think I'm going to do like a video of like best high-end highlights and best drugstore highlights. Is that a video you guys would be interested in? Because there's some really affordable highlights out there at the drugstore. Like, You'd be surprised. Next thing is I take a tiny little brush right here and I grab the slightest amount of bronzer and I just contour my nose just a little bit. I'm not the best at contouring my nose, so I don't do it very often. So I'm going to take this shade here. This is in the shade Luna and this is by Gerard Cosmetics. Go in with this one here, and this is the Hydra Matte in Everything Nice. This is just my go-to nude. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do the under eye, and I'm going to go in with this very bright pink. It's called Good Reef, and this is a Colourpop Cream Gel Liner. I really like these liners, like they have a lot of different colors. And I want to get the other ones. Just gonna go and do what I did on top at the bottom. So I'm gonna go in with I'm In It, which is a nice icy white for the inner corners. I'm gonna go in with my front lashes, and these are in the style Winona. So I'm gonna put these on. Okay, so I added gloss. I put on my lashes. They're pretty bomb. I actually really love these lashes. I did have to cut off the ends, like one section off the ends, because they were just too long and they were kind of making my eyes look a little droopy. But I do love them. I feel like my highlights are not enough, so I'm gonna go in with my loose highlighter, and this is the Hustle and Glow from Wet n Wild. I'm just gonna take a little bit because these are pretty pigmented as it is. So I'm gonna go add some black eyeliner on top. So now I am fully done, and I'm going to go and do my hair, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. My first spring makeup tutorial. I actually really love it. It gives me festival vibes, like Coachella vibes. And I know Coachella is postponed till later on this year, if it even happens at all. But I am really loving how this look came out. I am loving the pigment, but your girl loves this look. All in all, so I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.